I feel like as people, we all assume that at a certain point in life, we can't change, or you believe that you can't change. But for me, I just simply think that's a lie. Anyone at any point in their life can change. It just depends on how much you're willing to put the hard work in and not to give up. There's one time I had a little chat with my brother about change and how change can be within someone's reach. And as a matter of fact, it always was within each and every one of us. So for some of the people out there wanting to be better or just wanting to change, let me give you that little push to start off, yeah? Now, as I said before, change is something that is always with us. And it's entirely up to you on whether you take action and move forward. There's a quote by James Baldwin: "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." When I heard that, for some reason it really resonated with me. It sounds so simple, but so true. So if you're someone who has been afraid to face the improvement journey or just simply can't be bothered to, how can you put that belief on yourself if you haven't even tried facing it? Now, I'm not saying you guys are weak. As a matter of fact, you are strong. Like, really drill those 3 words in your brain, please. As people, we were always strong. It just mattered on how you were raised, what environment you were placed in, and what was given to you. Now, what I mean is, like, you know, when we were kids, we would just mindlessly goof around at the playgrounds, draw stick figures and put it on the fridge. To me, I think those were the times where you were strong. And as you grow up, you sort of lose that strength. You might be really confused right now, but let me explain more of this. Say if you were placed in a gloomy environment, then of course you'd be growing up to be somewhat gloomy yourself, right? And let's say if you were born with technology, then of course you'd be somewhat attached to it. And if you're born and raised in a wealthy family, then you wouldn't really understand the value of items. But this doesn't mean you can't get more strength and you're like on a set stat. Of course not. It's basically a starting stat for everyone. And to get even better or stronger, you've got to put the hard work in and gain experience. And throughout the adventure of experience, get back to that strength of when you were a kid. That mind of not having to think of responsibilities, enjoying life at its simplest form. So get back to having that inner child of you. And when you get to that point, there is no return. You've made it this far in the journey and you think you can just drop it like that? Keep going, bro. Stay on that grind. They might be thinking, what was that entire point about? I'm saying that no matter what conditions were placed upon you when you were growing up, you can do it. Because you originally were strong enough. You just need to regain that strength you had as a child. That strength of wanting to do so many things, so many dreams, so many possibilities. And with that strength, you go even further and enhance it. So wherever you are in life right now, you're not too late to change. You never were. The door of being able to change was always right next to you. It's just whether or not you're willing to take that first step, or even the second step. What I mean by that is, maybe you've already ran away from going to that door. And because you have, now you have no choice but to go in. You've run away once, you can't do it again. Use that experience of running away from the door and go in next time. Alright, now go to work. Peace.